Welcome to this presentation of the scope of human resource management, brought to you by Dr. V. Vetrivel. Whether you are a student, a professional, or simply curious about HRM, you are in the right place. In today's fast-paced business environment, people are not an organization's most valuable asset. But simply hiring people is not enough. How we manage, develop, and retain them determine long-term success. That's where the human resource management comes into play. HRM is not just about paperwork or policy. It is about creating a healthy, dynamic, and productive workforce, from recruiting the right people to help them grow in their career, from designing fair compensation system to resolving the conflicts. HRM touches every aspect of employee life and organizational culture. In these presentations, we will explore the various scope of human resource management, such as planning for future staffing needs, job design and analysis, recruitment and selection, training and development, employee motivation and performance, compensation and benefits, industrial relation and employee welfare, and finally the conclusions of wrapping all this together. Each of these scopes play a key role in building a strong organization where people and business goals align. We will break down the complex ideas into simple, a practical concept to help you to understand the full scope and power of the human resource management. Let's get started. Make sure to watch through the end of gain a solid understanding of how HRM can drive success, not just for companies but for every individual who is the part of them. Let's start by understanding what HRM actually is. Human resource management, or HRM, is a strategic function of managing people within an organization. It's more than the hiring or processing payroll. HRM is about building and nurturing of workforce that help the organization achievement its goal efficiently and ethically. The three primary goals of human resource management are optimal use of human talent, organizational success, and employee well-being. Optimal use of human talent, ensuring that every employee is contributing at their best potential. Organizational success, aligning employee effort with company objectives to drive a business growth. Employee well-being, making sure workers feel safe, valued, and supported. HRM is both a science and an art. It involves understanding human behavior, applying data and policies, and creating an environment where people thrive. That means the HR managers must balance logic, empathy, structure with flexibility, and rules with relationship. The scope of human resource management includes planning, organizing, and managing every phase of an employee's journey, from recruitment to retirement. This includes job analysis, selection, training, compensation, conflict resolutions, and welfare programs. The effective HRM contributes to higher productivity, lower turnover, longer teamwork, and improved employee morale. It's also ensured that the company complies with labor law, ethical standards, and social responsibility. Think of human resource management as a bridge between the employee and the organization. A well-managed HR department listens both sides of solves problems proactively and build trust through the consistent policies and open communication. Planning for future staffing needs. Planning for future staff needs is one of the most strategic functions and scope of human resource management. It starts with workforce analysis. This means evaluating the current workforce, understanding their skills and identify any existing or upcoming gaps. HR professionals look at the company's short-term and long-term goals and analyze how many people and what type of skills will be needed for achieve them. Next comes skills forecasting. This is the process of predicting the specific talent and competencies the organizations will require in the future. For example, more industries adopt artificial intelligence or green technologies. There is a growing demand for data analysts or sustainability experts. So another critical part of planning is a succession of planning. This means identifying how and preparing future leaders within the organization. If the top executive retires, the business should not be left scrambling. HRM ensure that a capable employees are groomed for higher role through mentoring, training and development paths. Lastly, business alignment is about the ensuring that the HR staffing strategies are tightly integrated with a company's business plans. If the company plans to expand into new market, the HR must proactively plan for recruiting a multidisciplinary professionalist and regional experts and local managers. In short, the future staffing planning help an organizational stay aligned. It minimizes risk like talent shortages, costly last minute hiring or misalignment terms. This proactive approach leads to better workforce stability, smoother transitions and sustained organizational performance. The next scope of job design and analysis. Job design and analysis are fundamental building block of any human resource management strategy. Let's begin with the job analysis. This is the process of systematically studying the job, understanding what is involved, its duties, tasks, responsibilities, required qualification, tools used, and the work environment. The goal is create a detailed picture of what the job is entails. This data is used to write accurate job descriptions, set expectations, and evaluate performance fairly. Job design. It involves the structuring a job in a way that enhances both employee satisfaction and operational efficiency. HR professionals design role to be enhancing balanced and productive. For example, well-designed job includes variety, autonomy, feedback, and clear goals, all of which improve the motivation and reduce the burnout. The next scope of recruitment and selection. Once a job is clearly defined, the next step is HRM is recruitment and selection. This process is about attracting and choosing the right talented for the right role at the right time. Recruitment is the first stage where the HR focuses on attracting potential candidates. This can help be done through a method of such as job portals, social media platform, internal job postings, employee referrals, and recruiting agencies. The aim is to build a strong pool of qualified applicants. But it's not just about a quantity. The quality matters more. That's where selection comes in. The selection process includes screening the resume, conducting interviews, administrating tests, background and reference checks. HR jobs is not only find the talent but ensure that each hire aligns with the company missions, values and long-term needs. A bad hire can lead to higher turnover, low morale and reduce the productivity. But when done, the right recruitment and selections bring in a fresh ideas, increase diversity and add new energy to the organization. Modern tools like AI-powered screening software and applicant tracking systems help HR managers handle the application more efficiently. However, the human elements, judgment, institutions, and personal engagement remains key to make a final decision. The another scope of training and development. After hiring, the next priority is to ensure the employee grow in their roles. That where training and developments come. A core pillar of effective HRM. Training equips employees with the skill and knowledge they need to perform their current job efficiently. It covers everything from technical skill to soft skill like communication or teamwork. Training may be conducted through on-the-job learning, workshop, e-learning, mentoring, and coaching. The another scope of employee motivation and performance. Motivated employees are the heartbeat of any successful organization. That's why employees' motivation and performance are central or human resource management. Motivation is the what drive people to give their best at work. It's not always about money, recognition, purpose, growth, opportunities, and positive work environment are all powerful motivators. The another scope of compensation and benefits. Let's now explore one of the most influential aspects of HRM, compensation and benefits. Simply put, this is how organizations reward its employees for their work. Compensation includes direct pay, indirect pay. Indirect pay like salaries, hourly wages, commissions, and incentives. Indirect pay, which covers bonus, health insurance, retirement benefits, and additional perks like company cars, paid vacations, or gym memberships. The another scope of industrial relation and employee welfare. In every organization, relationship matter, and in this context of HRM, two areas help maintaining a harmony and trust: industrial relations and employee welfare. Let's start with the industrial relation. This is involved managing the relationship between the employer and employees by the applicable labor unions. Its delicate balancing act of includes negotiating contracts and work conditions, resolving conflict and grievances, preventing or managing strikes and labor disturbances, ensuring compliance with labor law and fair practices. A strong industrial relations system ensures stability, protect employee rights, and support management in implementing changes smoothly. HR professionals act as mediators, facilitating dialogues, promoting fairness, and avoiding costly disputes. Now, moving to employee welfare, this is all about caring for the people who make our business run. Welfare program focus on healthy and safety, work-life balance, mental and emotional well-being. Welfare initiatives go beyond legal obligations. They show that the company genuinely values its people. This builds trust, improves morale, and reduces burnout. Industrial relation and employee welfare create a respectful, inclusive, and supportive workplace. HRM ensures that while the productivity and performance are priorities, people's dignities, safety, and satisfaction are never compromised. As we conclude this presentation, the scope of human resource management, let's revisit the big pictures. The HRM is not just an administrative function, it is a backbone of any modern organization. It covers every stage of employee journey, from hiring to retirement, from motivation to development, from compensation to well-being. In today's dynamic business world, companies face a constant change, new technologies, global competition, shifting employee expectations. HRM help organizations adapt, thrive by ensuring the human side business remains strong strategies. A well-run HRM system leads to higher employee engagement, improved performance and innovation, better customer satisfaction, stronger company culture and reputations. Thank you for watching. If you have found this content helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.